Hello, I'm Lucy Gray. Welcome to Verified Live. The UK's National Crime Agency is questioning 3 people on suspicion of immigration offences after 5 migrants died while trying to cross the Channel to reach the UK yesterday. The dead included a 7-year-old girl. Craig Turner, the Deputy Director of Investigations at the National Crime Agency, gave this statement about the arrests.
I can confirm that 3 men have been arrested on suspicion of facilitating illegal immigration and entering the UK illegally. The men, 2 Sudanese nationals aged 22 and 19 and a South Sudanese national aged 22, were detained last night and this morning by the National Crime Agency and our partners in immigration enforcement, and will be questioned by investigators from the NCA at a police station in Kent. Additionally, a number of 55 people also to believe to be on board that boat, which arrived in the UK yesterday, have also been identified. They have now been through their initial interviews, with further interviews likely to take place over the coming days. French police continue to investigate the circumstances that led to the deaths. The NCA is closely supporting that investigation alongside Kent Police, Immigration Enforcement and also Border Force. This tragic incident once again demonstrates the threat to life posed by these crossings and brings into focus why it is so important to target these criminal gangs involved in organising them. The NCA, with partners and also partnering with French counterparts, will obviously collect evidence, identify those responsible for this event and bring them to justice. Thank you very much.
We can speak now to our reporter Victoria Bourne, who's at the National Crime Agency, and just to talk us through what you know about these arrests, Victoria.
Yes, just to recap, the National Crime Agency says 3 men have been detained. 2 of those are from Sudan, aged 22 and 19, and the third is from South Sudan in his age 22. They were all detained in raids last night and in the early hours of this morning, and they are now being questioned at police stations in Kent. Investigators are trying to identify the people who remained on the boat, which eventually made it to Dover. They say they've identified 55 people, and we know that the investigation is being led by French authorities, who are still looking into the exact circumstances as to what happened on that vessel, which appeared to be so overcrowded.
And just give us the wider context of this, because of course it comes after the government's Rwanda bill passed. Just put it in context for us.
Well, yes, that's right. This did happen as the flagship bill of Rishi Sunak passed after months and months of wrangling. Now, this bill would see asylum seekers sent to Rwanda, which is in East Central Africa, to have their claims processed. It designates Rwanda as a safe country. However, that has seen lots of criticism by political opposition as well as human rights groups. Now, ministers argue that this plan would deter people from trying to cross the English Channel, which is such a perilous journey to reach the UK. However, the latest Home Office figures show that it's not necessarily acting as a deterrent, as more people have made that journey over the same period at the start of this year than last year. Rishi Sunak has said about these deaths that they serve as a reminder as to why it's just so important to tackle people smuggling gangs.
OK, thanks very much. Victoria Bourne there for us reporting.